I am in such a good mood right now. Oh, go ahead and like the video too, by the way, or
you're gonna eat an Arby's meat mountain.
No. Wait.
Are you gonna climb the meat mountain?
All right. Oh, shoot, bud. Yeah. So let's start by looking at the knife. Oddly clean. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said that the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Damn. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this? Yeah, it's the same knife, bro. That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. I don't know, twin, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko was the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. Nah, it can't be. There's no way. That's not Makoto, bro. That's not Kyoko, bro. That's what I meant to say. What's this? What's that rubble? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before, but where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Makoto, you want to enlighten us on what you're thinking? Like, what exactly is there, bro? If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Kyoko never had a tattoo. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. Yeah, them damn acrylics, like 2 of them got blown off. They seem like they'd get in the way of a normal activity. Yeah, let's talk about that tattoo. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is that a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. There's our proof that it's not Kyoko right there. If the nails weren't enough for you. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? I guess not. How you feeling about this? Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? Yeah, if I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Yeah, isn't that weird?
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too, so thank you. I ain't gonna lie, if somebody just died and the body was truly fresh, there would for sure be more blood around, right?
Out here snitching, they with the rat pack.
So who does that body belong to? Wherever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Actually, it's not much blood around because I think the blood of already like dried up. Don't they drain the blood out of the deceased? Yes, in many cases, blood is drained from the deceased during the embalming process to prepare them for a funeral. Now, the only reason I know this is because I played mortuary assistant. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm almost running the possibility of this body here being a prop. I just don't know who it would be or like where they would have got it from. If it is the 16th student who is the mastermind, Monokuma wouldn't be able to be controlled. I think it's more or less canon now. We do know that Monokuma is being controlled by somebody. So in other words, if Monokuma's here, the mastermind's at work. If Monokuma is unable to move, the mastermind is out doing stuff. The timing of that also kind of aligned with the masked person moving around. I feel like this is an old body, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We have to ask ourselves, where did this body come from, right? Now, we don't necessarily fully see the bodies after punishment, right? So I don't remember what happened to Sayaka just got stabbed, right? Sayaka didn't have red nails. She didn't dress like that. Junko, however, I could see the nails in the shoes being Junko. Celeste, I could possibly see this being Celeste. Celeste didn't wear red nails though, right? I'm pretty sure Junko's like color scheme was black and red, no? I think. It's either Junko or Celeste that we're seeing in front of us right now. Yeah, those are the only two that I could even see having nails. So at this point, I think that that body right there is either a fake, a prop, due to the lack of blood that's all around, or it's an old deceased student. The masked perpetrator is still on the loose. I have no idea who that is, but I think that that's the true 16th student. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's Mukuro Ikusaba, and this is just either a random body, a random fake body, or Junko or Celeste sitting in front of us, bro. That's my best theory right now.
It's 11 o'clock right now.
Okay, and?
Serious. Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, we left the gym. It was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know? Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done.
That's a pretty small job. Okay. Yeah, when the body was found. I'm gonna be real, I already forgot the times. I'm gonna have to look at that truth bullet later on, bro. Good timing, Makoto. I want to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Yep, here we go. I knew I was gonna be a suspect.
in other words.
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick and I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place right after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Oh, wait. That low-key derails my theory. Because if this went after nighttime, well, I ain't gonna lie, the body would still have blood in it. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here.
In other words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, dang, so y'all ain't slept at all. I know y'all tired. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko, right?
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi? Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi.
Makoto, I told you about this. I told you to tell them what was going on and inform them about everything that was going down, but nope. Nope, you was being secretive, or maybe you just wasn't thinking about it. Who knows, bruh? But either way, you're fried!
If you didn't have plot armor, you would probably get voted out and everybody else would die along with you, bro. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Wait, with what eyes? 4? Oh, that's just a big tail. Huh? 4? Oh, bro, I thought it was like 5 or 6 chickens. I was about to say, Makoto, you can't count? Wait, what? Oh, so some of them just don't have like the big tails or something.
Yo,
What the heck?
what's going on, Makoto?
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were here?
Of course, there were precisely 5.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
What if it was chicken blood on the victim?
What's wrong?
One of the chickens got sacrificed in order to get the blood for this scene. Which means this was most likely a prop. So if nobody truly died, then do we even need to have a class trial then? Or is this just a scheme for Monokuma to really try to get us all killed at the same time? There's only 4 chickens here right now. We're 1 short. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What? What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 it's gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. Conspiracy! It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished.
I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning. Only the top portion of the body was wet. There's your alibi! There's your alibi! Bianca, let me holler at you, bruh. And Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place just a second ago. Oh, okay, it's not time to bust his bubble yet. Oh, his bubble's gonna pop. It's gonna burst. That thing gonna explode. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. So let's figure out the window that this could have happened. I wish I paid more attention to the conversation about the time. I know that's my alibi right there, but I don't know. So that means it would have had to have happened sometime after 7:30. Again, what time is it now? I don't know. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? Heck nah. I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. This is like a big skid mark, bro. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. That means that was used to clean up something, right? Right? Versus just being out. Something about that bothers me. We can unpack that a little bit later. I don't know entirely. I get that. That's something. It's something to it. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. I bet. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicion, and I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Where do you need to go? Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, bro, I'm gonna be real. Look at the hair. That doesn't even look like her. That matter of fact, that was Junko's hair color, wasn't it? Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room,
It's all clear.
Good old Byakuya has it. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. Bet, Byakuya, let's go together then. Watch me since you don't trust me. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. He's not gonna let you borrow it. Y'all just go together. Hey, Byakuya, if you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't risk that. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Bet, let's do it. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. This dude is such a lizard. I'm gonna be real, I needed some guidance. Apparently I was supposed to go over here to the gym. It makes sense though, because that's where Monokuma's body was after it blew up. Okay, so it's still right here. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here. The bomb, right?
You know?
I just found something. What is this? It's what?
A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What? A bomb?
I'm telling you, that was like a missed opportunity to escape. We should have hid that in like one of our rooms somewhere, bro. We could have really just like figured out a way to detonate that joint and blast it out the walls. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. The fragments near the dead body. Oh, you're saying the fragment is connected to this? I need to review that one right now. There was a bit of debris near the charred body. It should be noted that the bomb, which had been removed from Monokuma in the gym, had disappeared. So what you're definitely implying that like this. So if that's on the body, wouldn't that clear Kyoko as well? Because Kyoko was nowhere in contact with Monokuma. Maybe that's the angle that they're trying to take with this. Bro, I don't know. I'm on my real Ace Attorney bag right now, and I never even played that game. But I know how, what's his name? Phoenix, right? I know how he gets, bro. Who is his op? There's somebody, don't he wear like a purplish suit or something? A pinkish suit? A red suit? Something, I don't know. He was like the other person. He might not even be an op. He might be competition. Why am I talking about Ace Attorney and I don't even know the lore, bro? Let me just. I feel like I found a very easy way to clear both me and Kyoko's. Well, Kyoko is, let's be real. That's not her, bro. There's no way that that's her. She's alive. But if she is alive, it could help clear her. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Wait for me! Makoto, it's like tighten up, bruh. That man said, oh! Oh, what a scream. Talk to me. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key, and I slid it into the keyhole, and then... and it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Bro, Kyoko's over here running off like 8 hours of sleep from the previous day. Like, she has not slept yet. She just been out in the field, bruh. So this is Kyoko's room. Maybe it could even be something that's telling in here about, like, you know, her past or something like that. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. No matter when, no matter where. Surveillance, okay. I see that thing on the table. I'm just like waiting. Here's the bathroom. She might have a certain articles hanging out to dry. I'd better not look inside. Don't we have a washer and a dryer here? Bro, who just leaves their drawers hanging out to dry in the bathroom, bro? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use these for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse because I have a water park in my bathroom.
That's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Heck yeah, because Kyoko was lurking around there. Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it! What is that envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets, what could that be? Look at her bed. Come on, bro. I need you to look between your ears and find the brain. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets, what's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Oh, it's the Mukuro Ikusaba's registry.
I see.
It appears to be the Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole while she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key, and that's it! This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Ultimate soldier? Although small for her age, she was a military specialist, trained in every weapon type imaginable. What the fuck? Did you like... They should have trained your ass with bombs.
I pulled the pin out the grenade on purpose, went out the way.
She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. The elementary school, she won a survival game, a tournament, and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over the Japanese media outlets. Oh, so she was like mad clouded. Dang, ultimate military person, and then you got kidnapped. That's tough, bro. They should have gave you a Glock. I ain't gonna lie, you should just let it bust. Matter of fact, turn it sideways. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. So, in other words, you got experience. The ultimate soldier? A mercenary group? Anyway, this doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Oh, he's just tapped in, bro. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa, I feel like a hero's becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Oh, What have you got in your pretty little hand there? What? Hey, don't call my hands pretty. Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Hey, bro, what you gonna fight her? You gonna D up in heaven? Huh? You gonna create a Tower of Babel? And try to get up there? You're gonna get knocked down. There's no battling up there, bruh. Stop it. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know. But then again, is that really taking revenge on her or just her body?
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organize and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Interesting, bruh. So again, I think that body being placed there was a distraction so that we couldn't get punished for walking through a door that was already like busted. You feel me? It may have something to do with that, but I don't know. That body, this whole thing, it feels like a distraction. I'm gonna be real. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is. Now can I? I mean, at least he's not abusing admin perms. In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. What? I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
Which one of you lizards is doing this bull? Who is making the rules? Look at her hand! I told you the red acrylics belong to Junko. I told you that. They put her body, let me see your hand, Celeste. She don't have nails. They put her body there because she was already dead. This whole thing is a distraction. There's no real killer. Dang, this feel like a high school reunion, bruh. Seeing all these faces again. All right, so let's see. Who's my biggest ops here? Oh, Sayaka, eat a Frank. Celeste, eat a Frank. Mondo, eat 2 Franks because of the way that you killed Chihiro, bruh. Matter of fact, hey, Sayaka, eat 3 Franks just because you pissed me off, bruh. Matter of fact, Celeste, you might need to. Oh my God! For you, the way that you killed Chihiro, that was some corny stuff. stuff, my boy. I ain't gonna hold you. When you all first got here in the main hallway back then, there were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying?
In other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. So one was just hidden. 16? Then.
Mukuro Ikusaba,
Yeah. That's it.
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Watch out for her.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Watch out for her.
Watch out for her.
Yeah. I almost had the quote right. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba, she's part of this school's life. So the one making all the regulations is. That boy, he pissed.
You can just tell by his posture. He's already suing you. You know what I'm saying? Before the accident is even done, you're already sued. And he's gonna sue you to hell.
Bro, it's just the thought of Byakuya screaming about suing somebody is just funny to me. I don't know. Why?
Huh?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. Okay. I don't want to make up a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have the extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Oh, she does wear gloves. I could have got deceived by that. I guess that doesn't clear her because of like the tattoo thing. Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover up a bunch of hideous scars, and she doesn't want anyone to see. Bro, it's like, why you, that's like a personal thing for her, bro. You're a cornball, Monokuma. You're a cornball. What? Okay, now that's all you get. I mean, at this point, could it be possible if Kyoko didn't know her origin story or something? Could she somehow be the ultimate militant person or the ultimate soldier? Nah, that'd be too much of a plot twist. That'd be too crazy. But she literally said she doesn't remember what she's the ultimate in. The best lead that I have on her is that she's probably the ultimate investigator or like ultimate case solver. What's the ultimate detective or something like that, right? But if she had a scar on, I don't know. This whole thing, I gotta let the game cook. I don't know entirely where it's going, but I'm glad we have an alibi at least. And I'm pretty sure that that corpse laying there is Junko's old, dead, deceased body. Kyoko wore those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said that they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide scars, which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again, huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap.
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Damn it. That's so disrespectful. It's like, why do you have to bring my heavenly father into this? Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity, but if that was true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's
So
a good
in other
point.
words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure that there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out what that key and the dojo are really connected to.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? All right, bet that up. Finding out what it's connected to. I think the number was 6. There are wooden locks here. They use wood block keys, just like at the super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
It's missing. That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key that we found on that locker.
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here? It looks like 10 arrows in total. What's that on the ground? They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks? Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. It looks like it has blood on it. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape was related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? Dude, what? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something
Very
wrong?
strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Yakuya! Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? The library. Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research? Oh, are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to. We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Hey, y'all make a decent duo. It seems like Byakuya, he's still like disrespecting you, but he's honestly easing up a little bit. He's becoming more likable at this point. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I made it all the way to adulthood and I only know bonjour. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Unless you're in France or you study the language. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Byakuya, first of all, why am I the one looking at the paper and you're reading it to me from behind me all the way over there? Are you trying to flex your eyesight or something? You wear glasses. So it's like, I don't even think you're trying to flex that. Like, what is the logistics of the, I mean, it's a cool shot. Whatever, Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the world of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into an enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. Wouldn't it be interesting if the ultimate soldier decided to do this whole thing for like entertainment or something to satisfy a murder craze? I don't know, bruh. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. Like on some Civil War type stuff. What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? Like Ragnarok or something like that? That's right, it said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Wait, so why was a wolf tattooed on Junko's dead body's hand? Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? Hey, was Junko of Ragnarok? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Wait. She didn't even give off soldier energy, but she had the wolf tat. I don't know, bruh. Could that mean? Sugar honey iced tea. Dang.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena.
Notice how his voice line is different.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Wow. Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Well, damn. Jeez. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Huh?
What? Are you jealous? Duh, like, have you not met her, Hina?
Hey. Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Damn, bro. Still no Kyoko, huh? Where could she be? Don't tell me she's just gonna spawn in halfway through the class trial. Any second. You could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself, but we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen, and then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it be? Maybe he died again.
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or? Or what?
What? Jesus!
Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? Wait, did it made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the one making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
Kyoko, I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start until everyone's here. Now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so is it okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange for the punishment right now. That's Kyoko. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey.
Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? Give me answers. Right fucking now. I'm here. No rules been broken. Kyoko? Kyoko, you're still alive. No, stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. Yeah, he's finna enact anybody who's late. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but you'll be sorry later. Shing! Why does that feel like a bad omen, bruh? No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm so happy you're okay. Perhaps, but yeah, he cut the beat off. He said, perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we've got to deal with the giggly do ghost. I told you to stop talking.
Let's go.
Toko, you have no motion. Nobody is listening to you, bruh. Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used a key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. The second floor of the dorms? How did you even get to that? Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out?
So,
Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? so that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. Dang, we need to go to the raw door. What? And the Monokuma door. Yeah, there's definitely some other things to explore, bro.
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto,
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
it would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's just a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? I don't know, all this, if anything happens to me, this is a crucial moment for me. Monokuma saying, I'll make sure you're sorry later. It feels odd. I don't know. It feels like, don't play, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's she's probably my favorite character. One of, if not my favorite character, bro. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. Just the six of us. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. Cause don't nobody know what the hell is going on. I don't know how we gonna solve this case, cause we only have so much evidence. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of our eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the light of despair, the blinding light of despair. I know you lying.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
This is like some out of like, I don't know, like the Amazing Digital Circus or something. Like, just, what is this room?
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we've got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs is past.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show.
Oh, shoot. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. This mess finna get good. This whole chapter has been a banger so far. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. This has been good stuff. Finish up the preparations. Let's get to it. All right,
Let's
bro.
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
No more all rise?
Your votes will determine the results.
No more all rise? I was ready to rise. You ain't gonna let me rise? Whatever, bro.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
This room, the decoration is just pissing me off.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
Maybe your brain is a ghost in there because like you're actually brain dead. Like at this point, I don't know, twin. It's getting bad.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Can you just like walk over and touch her shoulder or something just so you can like stop?
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Hey, low-key, Bianchi, I never thought I would say this, but I feel you, bro.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
Well, she didn't have red nails.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
My fault, I didn't even read it out loud, my bad.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
Scars.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Damn. Hey, we twins, Kyoko. It's alright, bruh.
You know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that that corpse was Kyoko, but if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to... Do I really have to genuinely make an argument against this hero when Kyoko's standing right there? Is this genuinely happening right now?
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Oh my gosh.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
It is though. It is though. I'm agreeing with Byakuya, yuck. I don't think she could have been wearing gloves with those fake nails.
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
It's no way that they that you squeezing them acrylics into
The
some
dead
gloves,
body
bro.
wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the...
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Yeah.
No, it's wrong.
Cause how you gonna get acrylics and gloves, bruh? How does that work?
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like punishment.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right?
Shoot, if Junko didn't get blown up, that probably would have been a punishment right there, peeling back them nails. Oh my god.
It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
That would bring more attention to it.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Hero, you don't speak for women or intelligent people in general, unfortunately.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
We need to hit the mute button on him for the rest of the trial.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Matter of fact, we need to just like hit him with that jazz treatment, bruh. Ah! Everything starts from there. Yes, thank you. All right. Now, who would be the victim? I think this is when we talk about the tattoo on the right hand.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
Absolutely.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
The face.
And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
No, it's wrong! There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
The tattoo on the hand.
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Brush your damn teeth before you talk to me.
Cruel and unusual death? This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
A cruel and unusual. Like, why are you getting excited about that?
The key to figuring out who it was.
You don't like strike 10 in the beginning of the trial, Doc.
Is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh?
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
Who the fuck was she dating? Bigby? from Wolf Among Us?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Like, bro, stop it, bro. If you compare the tattoo, bad. Let's go ahead and unpack this. That should be the one.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is the wolf. WOLF. Look again, high stakes Wordle, bruh. I've been playing Wordle like genuinely for the past like couple weeks, and I've honestly been having so much fun, bro. Like I've been really getting
the
words right.
Representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
It gets stressful so many times, and I know this is like a whole side rant. I end up starting Wordle every time I start with the word cedar, like CEDAR, because based off that, I feel like, you know, CEDANR are like common letters in words, so it's like at least one of those hits almost every time. So that's really my strategy for Wordle, bro.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge world-ending wolf beast.
It's also Atreus' dog. I do know that much.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf.
Wait, so if that's the case, the nails suggest that it was Junko, though. So then, wait. So am I wrong or am I right? Oh, shoot, my whole theory is cooked. No!
Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
Oh, my whole theory is cooked.
What?
Damn, those did look like her nails and shoes though, no?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No, it means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
Yeah, let's put down the whole mastermind thing,
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Kyoko, any thoughts?
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Unpack it.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
It's all right, bro. Everybody's got a miss at some point.
Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Kyoko said that she was upstairs investigating the second floor of the dorms. Mukuro, being the 16th student, she was not living down there with us. So was Mukuro's room upstairs?
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Well, obviously not, because she wasn't even interacting with us.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
Look at him. He couldn't wait to point that out because he was wrong last trial, bruh.
My information was not wrong.
Unpack it.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Don't try to throw us off.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Or what? Or what, Monokuma? Or what?
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
That's an expensive name.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
I won't be rage-baited!
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
Thank you for calling our brains big.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
I have an alibi now, so whenever Byakuya brings this back around to me, I will clear my name.
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Myself. Makoto and Kyoko.
I got it!
Yeah.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain.
Allow me to
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm.
Allow me to explain.
That at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma.
Dang, you saying that right in front of him, huh? I guess he knew.
The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it! I can't let this stand. Somehow I gotta clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Okay.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
Bring Genocide Jill back out. So, what time was the body discovered? Buddy, I don't know. 11?
Shoot!
Oh, you know what? It did just happen. It just happened. Like it was the alarm.
The body must
7
have been discovered at 9 a.m. since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Okay, then looks like the game has begun. If I can provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove that the murder didn't happen during that time, and I don't have an alibi. Basically, I need to talk about the sprinklers.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
How unfortunate. If it isn't the 7:30 thing, then it has to be the 10 thing.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Oh my gosh, that was the wrong button.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Couldn't have been at night because the sprinklers, the body would have been wet entirely, but only half of it was wet.
The murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
It's like sometimes in Danganronpa, you know the answers, but you don't know how to present the answer because you're not literally speaking to them in the trial yourself. So you have to like find the opening in the conversation to shoot the answer instead of just communicating like I'm talking to y'all right now.
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Yep.
Oh, hold on! I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Huh?
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How?
Only half of it was
Are you
wet.
saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words!
Excuse me? What?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean?
The Danganronpa cast is not real. There's no way that was said during trial, bro.
By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler,
I've come to the conclusion. Regular Toko annoys me. Genocide Jill is cool though.
you'd better tell us why!
I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence and that should do it. Byakuya told me to pour a bucket over it to put out the fire. Aw, shoot. Okay, so tab to reload, right?
I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
I'm getting a lot better at this.
That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit
Oh yeah, I'm
nothing.
cooking.
I'm right about this.
Oh yeah.
I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are
Yeah.
you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me?
No one's trying to blame you, bruh.
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
Is it that?
I admit nothing. No! Enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Just shoot some
No!
Shoot it!
That's enough!
Bro!
Are you trying to blame me?
All them hearts that got took.
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
Just shoot something. Do something. Oh my, f me off. I don't know why they added that mechanic.
How can you say it
What was it?
wasn't the sprinkler?
Here.
This should prove
Good
it.
lord, bro. I only have like 4 hearts now. Oh my gosh. I want to start over, bro.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
Right when I say that I'm getting better at that mess too, bro, because I actually knew the control. It's like the word flies at you so fast. I was panicking. I wasn't even reading what I was shooting half the time.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
It feels like I did all the studying just to fail the test, bro.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
Something about the way you're saying this makes me think that you're thinking dirty,
I'm so sick of her.
right?
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because...
I gotta say, like, bro, after these class trials and after we survive or some of y'all, all y'all getting cut off. Everybody's getting cut off. Every single person, bro. Maybe not Hero, because Hero's...
While the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Maybe not Hero and Hina.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone?
I'd just like to say one thing.
What?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
Oh, she's saying y'all can't solve it without me.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
Heck yeah.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it,
Ooh.
boss! Shutting up now!
He actually shut up.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Don't throw me under the bus!
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
If it was killed in another location, huh?
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
A certain something at the scene that was used to cover up the body. Could it have been... Oh, the tarp, bruh.
I got it!
Ooh, let's get them hearts back.
You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
Wow.
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
It wouldn't make sense for it to be clean because there was blood on the body.
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
Oh, I'm finna Uno reverse this.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
To clear their name, possibly?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Oh, I got something for you. Cut that out. I got something for you. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp, if it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? So it would have blood on it. But the body...
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone is going to think that I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. What's my bullets? Knife, body, exploded, fragments, body found.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
No, that's wrong.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
Unpack it for him.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
100%.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
No time, right?
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Hey man, I'm with you when you're right.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? The blood was camouflage?
After the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim.
Missing chicken.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
That too.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The chicken. They got the blood from right there in the garden, right? Which must mean the chicken.
I got it!
Damn, y'all done killed an innocent chicken?
Chicken blood?
Ah, bruh. Did he fry it?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around.
What, bro? We gonna have a freaking trial for the chicken dog? Like.
Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
True.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
What about the duct tape? It was a container.
I have to agree. That certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
Beforehand?
When you discovered the body, Was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
I didn't even notice that.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up.
Bro,
what settles what?
The jacket was just over the body. It wasn't even under
Here's
it.
what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
I just know Monokuma is just sitting there like, shit! He's just...
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
No way that she's putting sus back on
Then
me.
he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Kyoko, why are you doing me like this?
That's not...
Come on, Twin.
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
Come on, bruh. It feels like you've been playing co-op with somebody the whole game, and then it turns into a betrayal at the end, bro.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me again? But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Disguised dead body has been added to the truth bullets. Oh my gosh.
Then, it looks like we're back to square one.
Yeah, man, it's probably about to get real difficult from here on out.
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Shush.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
It was clean. There wasn't even any blood on it.
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
Bro, no way this whole time the sleeve was just sitting on top of the hand and I didn't see it. That is so funny. It's like Danganronpa, they put the evidence right in front of you, but you just overlook it, bro. I did not notice that she wasn't in the coat.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
The one Toko gave me, yeah, so I'm even more suspicious. I get it. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Hey, GG's, bro. It looks like it's died, eh? Damn it.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
Probably scared.
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed.
Oh boy.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Bro, it's like the sheep mentality. Everybody is just wavering back and forth. I mean, there's logic involved, but still, considering everything up until now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Wow. I don't know what to do.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
Yeah.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
I gotta guess my way out.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
No, that's wrong.
Getting stabbed is what killed her. Maybe it was something else?
Hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
Was the explosion?
That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. Was it this?
I got it!
The case file, because it would have told
The
us.
Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
Okay.
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
True.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her.
It takes me back to the theory I had about Junko being the prop for the dead body who was already dead, right? And it was just laid there to look like another murder happened. Now, but then again, it's like, why in the world is that tattoo on the hand? Those two theories do not go hand in hand.
It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
And where did the explosive come from? The bomb that we took out of Monokuma? Because that bomb was indeed missing. That was missing. And then after we left the gym, the killer could have wandered into there, took that bomb, placed it there, and then set it up to like go off. Somebody would have to have a lot of bomb knowledge. Wouldn't you have to be the ultimate soldier to have that? But then again, it's like the ultimate soldier is potentially the one who got killed, unless Mukuro's still alive. But then there's a tattoo on the hand. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
hey, I have a question. What's the deal with that explosion anyway?
I'll skip it a little bit.
Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Wow.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
It's like you're trying to sound smart, but it's not working.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Dang, she accepted it. Oh,
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion. Let's talk about it. Where is it? Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I would have thought that the bomb that... Oh, shoot. Whew. Okay. When the body was...
Shoot!
Oh, she said, welcome to the stupid club, bruh. What? It has something to do with that the scrap next to the body. Fragments near the body.
I got it!
That's the one. Okay, yeah.
After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right?
That was the bomb. Again, I had the right answer, but I just couldn't oh my gosh.
That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto.
True.
And the only one who would benefit from that
Kyoko
is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
She just over there with her eyes closed. She over there praying. She like, oh, it's getting serious. We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. This beat is just so...
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
What?
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Countless wounds across her entire body! Student? Oh my gosh! We lost 2 students in one day. That's what happened to Junko! She got stabbed all up and down her whole entire body. But then the question is raised, why would Junko have that tattoo? Was she a part of it as well? Or was she Mukuro Ikusaba?
Then shall we continue the debate?
That body was just a prop.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Shoot!
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal
if it wasn't
injury
that, then it was the head wound.
The explosion didn't kill her for
I don't even remember seeing an old dog get hit in the head though.
It wasn't me because of me, Benny. There's only...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back.
Try that
More than
one.
that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the victim's fatal injury?
No, that's wrong.
GG's, good work. So the body was indeed a prop.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Yeah. And who would have multiple wounds and holes in their body without dying?
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, What was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
Well, that's the class trial case solved.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
You're like, you got problems.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Wow.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Them arrows? Are those arrows anywhere? I think they were at the bottom of the list. Heck yeah.
I got it! Woo! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Heck yeah.
Arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kinda weird.
Monokuma did. He was spraying them.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
Filler
I'm not
sentences.
backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Filler. I don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon, one more secret. About that weapon, I know there was duct tape in the locker. The wood block key.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right?
Oh, this would make her look guilty.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Kyoko, it ain't looking good.
Because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master! You have no right!
I just know the whole time that like whoever was voice acting Toko, she was just, she probably just felt disgusted saying these lines. Wrap tape around
You
there.
don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said
I'll
the
make it
weapon
thicker.
must have been about as thick as a metal pipe.
I don't know who would go through that trouble
Seems
though.
like an arrow would just...
Well, I guess,
No,
yeah.
that's wrong.
Their whole goal was to just throw us off, I guess. So that would be a way to do it, by making it look too thick to
You're
be an
right.
arrow.
Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Damn, imagine getting impaled by that. Oh my goodness.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
Yeah.
I've never been to the dojo.
That's a lie. Okay, so we're just lying now? Are you actually the killer?
Oh
What?
no, you absolutely have.
This doesn't feel on brand for you,
How can you
Kyoko.
say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
You have definitely been, secretive, but a liar? Nah. That's weird.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to.
Death.
The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence? Oh, the evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo? Oh my gosh, what is this? I just can't figure it out. Oh, what's the evidence?
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
And Byakuya was there.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb.
Because the note that you gave me already means that you knew.
That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
I had a feeling.
What?
She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue? Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know?
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? Why do I have to solve it? She can just tell us. Byakuya's account? What is his account?
Those words you just...
Oh, I can. Okay, bet. Somebody commented that I should start looking at these during the trial, too. Byakuya stated that there was no corpse in the garden just after nighttime last night, so it can be assumed that the murder must have taken place sometime after that. Byakuya also said that he, Hiro, Toko, and Hina were in the gym the entire night, and none of them were alone at any point.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Oh! He took the key! Not because she hid the key in her room.
Exactly. I'm not the killer.
She knew that was there, but she didn't have access to the room.
Proof that you aren't the... Is that what you're saying?
You stated a thing. You said I hid
and then left the locker key in my own room.
Yeah.
Could I really have done that?
She couldn't have done that because he took the key.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
That's actually a decent alibi.
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't...
No,
that's wrong! Yeah! Come on, bro.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Because you had the key, and if you had the key, you could have went in there. Oh my gosh, bro. He could have been the one framing her.
Huh? Why not?
He could have been the one framing her.
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key,
Dang.
I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
That would make you sus.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not true, actually. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. Wait, what? But this just isn't like her. To try to save herself with such a desperate lie. Wait, something blew over my head. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind's trap? The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I know the motivation because the mastermind wanted to get back at Kyoko, but I don't know how to bail her out based off the evidence that we have. And again, what does the mastermind gain? Revenge? That doesn't seem like a reason enough to do this when you say that you're so dead set on following your own rules and not interfering with things. The mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro, and Kyoko killed her? Why does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it, but who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie.
Well, shit, I don't even know what the lie is myself.
Wait, did this just turn decision-based, bro? This literally just turned decision-based. Is Kyoko... Let me tell you why I'm not going to pursue the lie, because I think that there's something deeper in here, bro. There's something to my theory about this being an old body that appears to be Junko and also has the wolf tattoo of Mukuro Ikusaba, right? We never even saw Mukuro walking around, bro. Sure, Kyoko could have went off in her own world doing something and choosing to get a kill off that way. Shit, she protected me when I was about to die. And she trusted me. But at the end of the day, if I'm wrong, we all die. That's the bad thing here, but I genuinely feel like this is a trap, and I think that there's something that's very much so deeper that's going on here. So what I'm gonna stand on is I'm just gonna let it go. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. Yo, imagine just looking over and you just see Makoto over there standing like this. But he's not even saying anything. He's just monologuing in his head, bro. Like, there has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room, that it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time.
That's true.
I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? No, but then it wouldn't make sense because of my letter.
It had had to be Makoto.
Byakuya, shut
I
that
don't
up.
see any other option.
My
Wait
letter.
a second. You've got it all wrong.
She gave me the letter.
Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
I've been talking about the body being a prop this whole time, bro.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us.
Yep.
So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
I know you lying! You never did this before!
Huh?
He never did this before!
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What?
What? Time's up?
This has never happened!
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
We caught him! This is exactly why! Bro, oh my gosh. Monokuma, you are the one who got that kill.
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
This is a school life. We have all the time in the world. We didn't even think that we would be able to escape if people weren't dying.
Voting time?
And he's talking about running out of time. All that, let go of the outside world. This dude, Monokuma, is a cornball. Do not piss me off, bro. Do not do it. Do not do it.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
We didn't even solve the case.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Vote? What? Nick, no. I didn't even get a chance to defend myself. I have a note that shows all of you dumb asses, all of you are about to die. You think I'm the killer? This is the same stuff that be happening in the field screen. Except for the field is canon? Gang, nah, there's no way, bro. How come every single time y'all don't know who the heck to vote for, it always comes back to me, Big Mac? Like, sorry, man. I don't want to talk to none of y'all.
Sorry.
Toko, I'm gonna say this again in reverb. Shut the fuck up! It's like so irritating. It's your fault, bro. You're an idiot. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Now I gotta voice act this happy, joyous voice. Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. Oh, so what you're telling me is all of this, if you choose the wrong black and you all die type situation, all of that is an illusion. So you gonna just break your own rules whenever you want to. That's what we doing. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. The whole trial doesn't make sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense. Shing! It's the same as always, just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I just realized I got the bad ending, bro. I got the bad ending because it was a choice. I could have either pursued the lie or I could... I played myself, bro. First of all, why is Danganronpa even decision-based? I just thought this was a visual novel. Why is this How did this turn into some like Telltale Detroit Become Human nonsense like this, bro? I wasn't even in the mind of having to make a big choice anywhere in this gameplay. Why do I? Oh, she's sick. Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
I know I had a good track record. Now, out of all decision-based games, there's 2 games where I got a bad ending. The casting of Frank Stone, and now Danganronpa, the hidden decision-based game. I know this is all my fault. We really need to talk about how I didn't get the kill and yet I'm still being punished, bro. That means who is gonna make it out of here alive? I don't know, bro.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
GG, bro, this thing is big as hell. Oh my gosh, I am about to get crushed in a, are you serious? I am about to literally get pounded. Pause. Oh, bro, I skipped the whole entire shit. I don't even know what happened. All right, I had to look up a video on YouTube to see the execution play out because I pressed a pause button and it just skipped it. So, but yes, I'm about to literally get crushed by this thing right here, bro. Wow. This dude got on teacher attire. This is like gotta be one of the most brutal ones. This is arguably the worst one. I'm about to get smashed like a sandwich. After school special. Oh brother. Can you imagine scooting towards this and having to just like accept your doom? I would find a way to turn red too, Makoto, and I'm black. I can't even do it. Well, but I would have found a way. Oh, he's turning purple. No, this is getting, oh. No, this is sick. This is actually sick. Chihiro. Alter Ego stopped it. Oh, I'm still dead. Oh, that's not good. Yep, head first into wherever the heck I'm about to land at. What? Alter Ego saved me though. All right, y'all. So I had a audio issue on this point because I hit something and it just kind of stopped recording the gameplay audio. Luckily, this is the last 10 minutes of the video. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just sync the cutscene audio up myself. And I'm also going to edit in the game soundtrack. You may not hear the little suspense sounds that play in Dangan. I might edit it in myself. It depends on how much time I have when I actually really sit down and edit this. But I figured out what the issue was. It's resolved, so next episode will be good. But, you know, y'all probably won't even feel that much of a difference because I'm gonna make sure it's edited nice. But I'm just letting you know that's something that happened. So, yeah. You know what's crazy? You thought that you had Alter Ego. You really thought. But in reality, homie was already into hacking the main lines and was in your system. Huh? Huh? What? What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that?
Oh, yeah, it had to be.
This is
alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell! I don't believe this! It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck
was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again.
Yeah!
To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. Oh shoot, a garbage pit? Ooh, please don't tell me I'm finna see random body parts from other classmates down here. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. This is crazy. Damn, so do I just play as Kyoko now? Like, yo, my boy got packed? For real? A garbage pit? Falling from that high up, he's gonna break something. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, plot armor, he might live, but that was head first.
Calm down.
He would have to land on on something pretty soft to break the impact on his neck. I still have faith. I'm worried. I don't really know.
Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What are you talking about?
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy. Y'all gonna play this happy music after he just fell off a cliff? The massive high school towers over all of the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Did I just start the game over? Hope Speak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you are scouted by the school itself. They literally just restarted the game. I feel like this is a trick, some type of setup, but like, I'm gonna let it cook, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If this is the end of Danganronpa, I ain't playing through all this over again, bro. We might have to react to it ending on YouTube. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me. Oh, there we go. All right, we back. Whoa. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. Okay, so it looks like a shortened version of the intro. What the heck is going on? Oh, finally. Time unknown. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. We ain't dead. Woo! We ain't dead, man. Can't take me out that easy. Okay, so maybe we didn't get a bad ending. All right, maybe I flipped out my chair for no reason. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. Look, Kyoko.
I need you to find me because you have the key that can access anything in this school. Now, if we come back and they see that I am indeed alive, first of all, I'm gonna need a bodyguard because Monokuma, he's crazy and he don't play. Alright? So I'm gonna need a bodyguard, or I can just stay here.
I'm really planning this like I'm talking to the writers. Let me just play the game, bruh. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in, but that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I gonna be stuck in here till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Yo, shout out to Alter Ego. That really would have been the end of me. Alter Ego saved me, and he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of there. Hey man, I don't know if the next video will be the last video or if it'll be like one of the last two. I'm gonna kind of have to, you know, play it by ear and see how it goes, see how I'm feeling when I'm recording. But I do know I'm very invested and I'm ready to see how this ends. So if y'all are ready to see that too, and if you enjoyed this series and you're new here, feel free to subscribe. And if you just like it overall, feel free to like the video too. Make sure you take care of yourselves. I appreciate your time. And I will catch you on the next time, bros and sisters. Peace.